welcome to my channel. Let's try again. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim and my mission is to empower you to take control of your finances and to become a confident investor. All too often, investing is built up to be something super complicated and risky, and that the average person should just save. But saving is not the way to wealth. Let's take a look at an example. So imagine that you were born in 3100 BC and you've been saving $1,000 every single day from then until now. You would have $1.87 billion, which sounds like a lot, but if you take a look at Warren Buffett's net worth, which is over $80 billion, it doesn't sound that much at all. And it took over 5,000 years. So really, the way to wealth is you have to invest. Naturally, this leads into the question, well, how much should I invest? Or what should I invest in? But I'm here to tell you to get rid of all of those questions. The first thing you need to do is budget. The reason why I recommend budgeting before investing is because you need to know how much money you're making, how much money you need to survive, and then you can figure out what your buffer room is for investing. Not everybody is the same, and my financial situation is going to be a little bit different from your financial situation. It's very hard for me to answer and say, oh, you should budget $1,000 every single month for investing, because that's not always going to be possible. So in today's video, I'm going to be walking you through how I budget monthly and see how I allocate to my investment accounts. My process for budgeting every single month, I like to zero-based budget, and what that basically means is I add up all of my income and assign every single dollar a job. So every dollar has to either go to expenses, savings, or investing. So let's get started. This is my budget tab, and as you can see here, I listed all my income and I gave them a job. By the end of the month, my budget remaining is $0. Let's start with May. So this is next month. I'm a salaried worker, so my income doesn't really change from month to month, but my husband is an hourly worker and he has overtime, so it could fluctuate. But since we can't predict the future, I'm just going to say this is how much we make every single month at least. I'm not expecting any checks or Venmo. This is from selling my employee-sponsored stock, and that happens quarterly, so this quarter I don't think we're going to put a 0 there. It's always good to have multiple streams of income. Just in case you lose your job or something, you have something to fall back on. So this is all we have for this month. Pretty standard month, just our paychecks. And for necessary expenses, we just refinanced, so our mortgage payment is a little bit smaller than usual. With lockdown, we're not really traveling anymore. Utilities are usually $200. Internet, we might move this up because we're working from home and we need faster internet, but for now, let's just say $49.95. Groceries, let's try to keep it around $3.50 this month. We pay the phone bill for our parents, and since we're not driving, no car maintenance. House maintenance, I consider like furniture, or if you do any home renovation, or just decor. So I like to have a little bit for that. Education, this is if we want to buy courses or books. I don't think we'll be doing anything this month. Pets, $100 every month. We have a dog and a parrot. And these are the taxes. So taxes are income taxes, Social Security taxes, and Medicare taxes. The reason why I have this as a line item is because in income, I put my gross amount. So if you use this template and you put your net income, then you probably don't need taxes as a line item. Finally, insurance, that's the same every month. Legal and health, I don't think we're gonna go to the doctor. We also have a car payment, and we pay $600 every single month. We're done with our family debt, so we can actually get rid of this line eventually. And yeah, this is everything I would need to pay a month. So 6.5K plus $600, so about $7,126 every single month. So this number is important because if we wanted to continue building our emergency fund, we could multiply this number by 3 or by 6 to have a 3 or 6 month emergency fund. So for us, it'll be about 20K or more than 20K for a good 3-month emergency fund. And if you have credit card debt, I would actually put your minimum payments in the necessities because you need to at least pay the minimum every single month, and just add any extra payments in the debt payment here. So for our savings, here are all of our sinking funds. We're not going to be traveling anytime soon, but we do want to keep saving up. We want to buy real estate, and I'm not sure how much to put in it yet, so I'll just leave this blank for now. Our emergency fund, I think we'll just continue putting $2,000. Education sinking fund, let's just say $100. We maxed out our IRAs. So after you're done with the savings, let's move on to investing. So we maxed out our IRAs. We don't need to contribute to that anymore. Brokerage account, this is a taxable account. So we want to contribute to it after we have already fulfilled our tax advantaged accounts. I'm not sure how much we'll put in it yet. Let's just keep it blank. Dividend stocks. I like to buy dividend paying stocks just for fun. And eventually I'd like to build up a nice portfolio that pays me monthly. And my 401k, I always contribute 15%. Oh, whoops. I always contribute 15% of my paycheck. Same with Vincent, HSA, also a fixed amount, and same with my ESPP, 15%. And finally, after you thought about your necessities, your debt, savings, and investing, then you can look at your discretionary expenses. So all of this is basically the same. If we lost our job or something, we could definitely axe some of these out. They're not necessary for survival. So actually the gyms, I don't think they'll be charging us because we're not using them. Miscellaneous charges, charity, we can up that up to 100. Travel, we're not doing any traveling, and eating out. I think that looks good. So now we have $3,382.43 left. And remember, we had some blanks, so brokerage account and next property. So I think what we're gonna do is we're going to prioritize the next property because we want to buy soon. So I'll put more money into that, and the brokerage account can get the remaining. So after you've done all of this, you have a very nice spreadsheet with the $0 as a remaining. Let's take a look at the monthly view. And here I'm viewing it for May 2020. Here are my planned expenses. So a little bit less than half for all of my necessary expenses, and the rest for savings, investment, and debt payment. Hopefully that walkthrough was really helpful for you and that you see the importance of budgeting before figuring out how much you can save and invest. And one thing I want to say is that your first budget is not going to be perfect. I would recommend getting an expense tracker like Mint or Personal Capital so you can look at your trends in the previous months and estimate for your budget. But definitely that first budget you make is not going to be perfect. You're going to be way off. But as you keep doing it more and more often, you're going to become more and more accurate. So keep at it. Don't let the imperfections stop you from trying. And it's really fun to just look back at your money in the months before and see how you've changed. Oh, and also if you really like the template, there is the link in the description box below. It's free, so try it out and let me know what you think. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!